Hi guys! Today is a very special day. It's Earth Day. Have you ever heard of Earth Day? Do you know what Earth Day even is? It's a special day. It's a day when we think about our environment. We are aware of our Earth. It's important because, we have to take care of our Earth because our Earth takes care of us. If you noticed yesterday, you read a poem about what could you do? Today, we're going to read another text about how we can take care of our Earth. And maybe before the week is out, you can think of ways that you can also take care of the Earth for the rest of the year. I'm going to share my screen with you so that we can read the text together and answer the questions. Today, we are going to be thinking about how text features like headings and subheadings help us to understand the text. So let me share my screen with you so that you can also see the text that I'm talking about. Give me a moment. Yay, I did it. I felt like the little engine that could. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. All right. As I mentioned, that today is Earth Day, and we have to take care of the Earth because the Earth takes care of us. Today, we're actually going to be reading like a really long text. And so I think it's really important that we remember to use headings and subheadings. Do you guys remember what that is? I'm going to call on, dang, nobody's here. Do you guys remember when we talked about text features? Well, headings and subheadings are a type of text feature. For example, in this anchor chart, this is a text, a very long one, kind of sort of like the text we'll be reading, but notice that up here where it says growing plants, those words are bigger and darker than the rest of this text. That's the heading. And notice how, if you can see my little arrow, this word water and this word minerals, those are subheadings because they're bold, but they're a little bit smaller than a heading, but bigger than the rest of the text. We use headings and subheadings all the time. The headings and subheadings tell us what that section is going to be all about. So if I was actually reading this text, I would know that under water, this section right here is going to tell me all about water. And under minerals, this section right here is going to tell me about what minerals are. These two sections are telling me about growing plants, which is the heading of this text. If I confused you, I'm so sorry, but we're going to practice in a moment. Ready? This is the text that we'll be looking at. And some of you were saying, oh my God, Ms. Rivera, we got to read all of that. Absolutely, because you will be third graders very soon. So, you guys already know that the heading of this text is right here. It's the bigger, dark print, and it's at the top of the text, kind of like a title. So the heading is Take Care of Earth. People work together to help our planet. This section right here is going to tell us a little bit about how people work together. Then we're going to read 3 subheadings. One is called Clean Up Litter. The second is called Plant a Tree. And the last one, which is not on this page, is called Recycling. Let's read this text together. And remember, we're thinking about how we can help our planet. You ready? Let's go, my lovelies. April 22nd is Earth Day. That day reminds people to take care of our planet. Many kids and adults will take part of the Great American Cleanup. It is held each year from March 1st to May 31st. Weekly readers spoke to Gail Cunningham. She is in charge of the Great American Cleanup. She says people should get into the habit of taking care of Earth all year long. Here are some ways people can help. That was my cat. Clean up litter. People will clean up beaches and parks this year. They will help pick up litter or trash. Animals can mistake litter for food and choke on it. In 2014, volunteers of the Great American Cleanup collected more than 37 million pounds of litter and debris. Debris is like little pieces of trash. Plant a tree. Many people will plant trees. Volunteers planted more than 41,000 trees in 2014. Trees are very important. They help clean the air. They also give off a gas called oxygen. People and animals need oxygen to live. We just learned about how to clean up litter, and we learned about planting a tree. Next, we're going to read about recycling. Recycle. People will recycle paper, bottles, and cans. When something is recycled, it is made into something new. Volunteers collect more than 250 million pounds of items to be used for recycling or reusing in 2014. Many of these items were bottles, which a company used to make backpacks for kids. A few years ago, the bottles were made into fleece jackets. Those jackets were given to kids who didn't have enough warm clothing. It is wonderful to turn plastic bottles into something fantastic. We just read the subheading here was recycled, and all of the information underneath that was about recycling and why it's important and who recycles and why and for what reason, excuse me. And so now we know that this text had 3 subheadings. One was clean up litter, one was plant a tree, and one was recycling. How can we find the answers to our questions? Well, let's think about our thinking steps. First, we're going to look at each question and find a keyword. The keyword that's going to help us go back into the text to find the information that we need. And then we'll find an answer, and then we're going to make sure that we wrap our answers like third graders. Yeah, you guys are going to be third graders. Ready? The first question says, what is litter? Where can we find information about litter? First, we have to go back into the text. Is it going to be under recycling? Plant a tree? Clean up litter. Wait, litter, that's my key word. Under the information about clean up litter, I'm going to find out exactly what is litter. I'm going to reread the text. People will help clean up beaches and parks this year. It doesn't really tell me what litter is. They will pick up litter or trash. Eureka! Wheatley, I think I got it. Animals can mistake litter for food and choke on it. In 2014, volunteers for the Great American Cleanup collected more than 37 million pounds of litter and debris. I know what my answer is. I'm going to make sure I wrap this answer just like a third grader. Litter is blah, 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 blah. Question number 2. Why do we need to plant trees? Wait, plant trees. I know that's not in the litter section. It's definitely not in this recycling section. Oh, in the plant a tree section. Many people will plant trees. Volunteers planted more than 41,000 trees in 2014. Trees are very important. Oh, okay, why are they important? They help clean the air. They give off gas called oxygen. People and animals need oxygen to live. Excuse me, guys. Why do we need to plant trees? I'm going to wrap that answer like a third grader. we need to plant trees because, and now my last question, what does it mean to recycle? We already know. What section are we going to find that? We're going to use our subheading to find recycle, and then we're going to answer that question just like a third grader. I mean, second grader. I mean, third grader. I mean, second grader. I mean, you know who you are. I hope this was really helpful to you guys. If you have any questions, please, please, please reach out to your HAP teacher. I love you guys. Bye.